Suzuki Marine does not get enough credit. Two best outboards I ever owned were my DT200 fuel injected and this right here. This is my pride and joy. That's why I got it in the living room right now. I ain't leaving her in the shed or outside. So let me give you all the rundown. I don't know exactly what year this Suzuki is, but I got an amazing deal on it. Previous owner couldn't start it. I showed it extremely little love, and it started right up. Now, it did act funky for probably the first 4 or 5 outings. I really couldn't figure it out. But I didn't want to mess with it or clean the carbs or get into any of that. So, I just sent it. It's extremely powerful. It's reasonably light for what it is. And it's outperformed all the other tillers I've owned. Power to weight ratio wise, even 2 strokes. I know that's not going to sound possible, but shout out to Suzuki Marine for making amazing products. That old school DT200, it was amazing. Never had any issues. It was a $600 motor, and it worked all season long and then some. Anyway, shout out to Suzuki. Got this 9.9 DFA, and I don't know what exactly year it is, but I love this motor, and I would hate to see any other tiller on my boat. It's a long shaft, so it's not perfect for my boat, but either way, this has been a great motor. If you're ever considering getting a new tiller and you've heard people talk bad about Suzuki, they don't know what they're talking about. These are amazing engines. Really, really nice features on them. I like how I can shift on the tiller handle itself. All the corrosion points have held up extremely well on other outboards. Things that would be rusty aren't on this outboard. It's been through a lot. It's mainly been stored outside and in the shed. It's been through a few hurricanes, and now here it is in the living room. But shout out to Suzuki. Just wanted to let y'all know I just did a live on my favorite rod. Had to drop a live on my favorite tiller that I've ever had. It's the Suzuki 4-stroke 9.9 DFA. And if you look online for anything, mostly what you'll find is the DFB. I'm not sure what's up with that, but all I know is this DFA version is amazing. I've had this motor on a panhandle skiff. I've had it on a 1448 Polar Craft, and it's just been a great motor. What's up? We got 11 people in here on the live. We're doing a living room tiller shout out. I got my outboard here in the living room. I've been tripping over it ever since the last few hurricanes. I had to bring it in the house and keep it nice and pristine. But like I said, this has been one of my favorite engines of all time. I've had a lot of engines. If you look at my channel, I've had a lot of small tillers. Been able to test a lot of different ones out. And these Suzukis, man, they're feature-filled, reliable, and they just make sense. They're just a well thought out. They may not have always been the best motors, but they're making them good nowadays. Shout out to Suzuki Marine. If you're interested in possibly getting a Suzuki outboard, also know you can hop them up. You can change the ECU and the spark plate, a few other things, and make the 9 into a 20. It's a pretty good footprint. Really like this Suzuki platform. Yeah, appreciate everybody for dropping back into Saltwater Bass TV. I'm going to have a longer review video of this Suzuki DFA, and it's a 9.9 4-stroke. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll get back with y'all a little bit later. I might drop a live and do some fishing. We're out here in Southwest Florida. I'll get back with y'all.